Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Game 1 of this 4 games. So coming to the plate, Eddie Hawk. And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Swinging a ball hit in the air to right field, and deep back is the right fielder, but he will look up and watch this one sail out of here. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 43 on the year for him, and that gives the Red Sox a 2-0 lead.
Boy, when the leading MVP candidate steps into the box, I'm not sure it's wise to challenge him, especially with a pitch like this. But they do, and he makes them.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Hawk. First pitch on its way. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
Well, he had a rough first 2 innings. You know what? He was in the dugout, though, talking to the pitching coach. I'm sure they had to make some kind of adjustments or maybe talked himself back into the game. Because here he is for the 3rd inning. Let's see what happens with that conversation.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff. Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Carter ranges back, and he has it for route number 2. Ready once again, Eddie Hawk. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count on a real good hitter. Boy, you're going to have to make some really good pitches now.
And he chases after ball 3, and instead it's 2-1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2. Hits are even at 7 apiece. And Hernandez won't get him to chase this one. It's a full count now, 3-2.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
There's Cano. Throw to first to be in time, and Hernandez looking good here with 2 away. Eddie Hawk will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
When you're facing this good a hitter, man, that strike 1 becomes so important to get ahead with him and make him think about something else. Now you can control the at-bat.
Now the 0-1. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Two and one.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
Slapped hard the opposite way. G is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Hawk.
Shortstop. Eddie Hawk.
Here's the first pitch. And the fastball is off his glove, and it gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Now the 1-2 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt, but it's blocked nicely as he keeps it in front of him.
I'm really impressed by that strikeout, and I'll tell you why. He should have gotten a call on the pitch before, and it looked like he got squeezed a little bit. In a bases-loaded situation, that can drive a guy nuts, drive you crazy. What I loved is he didn't let him take it out of his...
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. 1 run is scored. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
What a big hit right there late in the game to come up with 2 runs late in the 9th like that. Now you go to your bullpen to see if they can lock it down. Man, are they fired up.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout score at 2-3. And
well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last.
7-5 tonight's final. Corey Knebel claims the win out of the pen. Now from Safeco Field in Seattle, MLB The Show is on the air. Digging in the switch hitter, Eddie Hawk. He's not among the league leaders in home runs, but his total does top this ball club. Into the windup and the pitch. Looks at a curveball on the outside corner. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Tried to get him to chase that 0-2 curveball there, but he wasn't biting. Very well could see it again here, though.
This is in the air out to left field. Cole is under this one, and he will make the catch, so that'll do it. Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Hawk. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Look out. A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
Outside, 3-0 now. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Got him to reach for it there as this is grounded to short. Scooped up on the backhand. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. In is Jorge Soler. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Right fielder, Jorge Soler.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Pitch strike 3 called. The throw way late, and he's in there easily at second.
I like the aggressiveness with 2 strikes to put the runner in motion. Sometimes that can backfire, and it can turn into one of those strike him out, throw him out double plays, but he was able to get there safely at second.
So stepping in, Blake Swihart, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit hard to third. And oh, he can't knock this one down as it zips right by him into left. And not in time as the run scores. And the throw sails right past him at the plate. And that will allow a run to score. Digging in once again, Eddie Hawk. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Into the windup and the pitch. The high fastball is in there.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And that misses. 2-1.
Well, I kind of wonder if he's not being as aggressive as he was before that home run. Hey, this is a guy that can burn you again, so I don't really blame him.
And he leaves the fastball up there. Mistaken location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Home run number 44 on the year. And the Red Sox have taken a 3-1 lead.
Hey, there are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Eddie Hawk will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
1-1.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And the changeup is way low that time. And this will be fouled away. He's set. Here's the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Martin is under it. And the inning is over.
You could just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row. And this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
And tonight's comes to a conclusion. 6-1 the final. Both Sox blasted 5 home runs en route to victory. Joe Kelly earns his 8th victory of the Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Into the box now, Eddie Hawk. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First offering on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when you play that sloppy, you're not going to win games.
1-1.
Boy, that's a great pitch right there. You're saying to yourself, why? Because you got that base runner on. That's almost like a pitch out. An outside fastball, catcher set up, ready to throw. If you get the call, great. If not, you're set up to throw him out.
It bounces, but he's out. Nice play there to pick the throw and put the tag on quickly. And the pitch on 2-1.
That's a ball.
A fastball that just misses inside.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cole going back on it. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 45 home runs now on the campaign as the Red Sox get the game's first run. It's 1-0.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Eddie.
And if you didn't know, he was recently awarded the American League Player of the Month award.
In there, no balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
2 tough pitches. Looking at both of them, they're both the same pitch, it looks like, in the same location. He just wasn't ready for it. You got to be ready for anything now.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Martin is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Striding in once again, Eddie Hawk comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Looks at a changeup right over the middle. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Here's a look over to first, and the runner back easily. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball. Digging in, Eddie.
The batter, number 10. Shortstop, Eddie Hawk.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
That's a big pitch right there. It could change the at-bat. When you're facing a good hitter like this, that first pitch, strike 1, is so important as to who's going to control this at-bat. Right now, pitcher's got the advantage. He's not messing around this inning. He's attacking the zone. He's showing lots of confidence. He's 0-2 on this hitter after having 2 quick outs. Nice job.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will in order go the rest.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners.
Broadcasting from Seattle, Washington, where the roof has been shut atop Safeco Field. Today, getaway. Stepping up now, Eddie
Batting third.
And what a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. Here's the pitch. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1. HR, your former employer, the Mariners, entering play here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, the series didn't start the way they wanted to. Clearly, you lose the first 2 games, then you win yesterday. That's why a win today gives you a split. You salvage the series.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
4 pitches, all takes. He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Eddie. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
In is Jorge Soler, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. Ready, here's the first offering. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes. To third. Seager fields it cleanly. Throw on to Carter gets him to retire the side. So they ready for another chance. Eddie Hawk.
And he's the reigning American League Player of the Month.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball one. Now here's the pitch. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Taking all the way that time. It's 3-1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Smoked on the ground left side. And there's the first hit of the game for the Red Sox. So a base hit for him has him aboard to start out their half of the fourth as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Stepping up to the plate, Jorge Soler. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jorge Soler.
Runners going. Pitch inside. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, it's almost impossible to throw a base runner out that gets a lead that big. And plus, this catcher's not known for having a cannon of an arm.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Oh, and he goes down to get the curveball there and gets a lot of it. And he got more than enough of it, in fact. This one is gone. A home run.
This is a perfect example of the total.
Digging in, Eddie
number 10,
Hawk.
Shortstop, Eddie Hawk.
Here's the first pitch to him. And a neck-high fastball that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
That's evidence of a pitcher and catcher being totally in sync out there. That tells me they both know that's a good pitch for him right now.
Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Eddie Hawk. A hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard hit ball to second. Cano fields it cleanly. Throw on to second, so they'll get the lead man, and that's all. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Jorge Soler. And he does so representing the pot. Ready with the 2-2 pitch. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine.